So your designer just gave you a whole bunch of memes to post to social media. There's a really quick way to drag all of those memes into one place and then bulk post them all at once. Here's how you do it. Click on Import within the Publisher area, and then you're going to select Images instead of CSV, which is the typical way to bulk import posts. So when you go to the Images screen, you've got this large box here where you can add images. You can drag them over. I've got 5 selected off screen here. I'm going to drag these over and just let go. What it's going to do now is import each one of these memes, and now I can add a message to every single one of these, and it will create a separate social post for each one of those images. So these 5 images are going to become 5 separate social posts. So for example, whatever message you would want that's appropriate for all 5 of the images is what you would put here. So these are engagement memes where it kind of asks a question. So I'm going to say, what do you think? Now down below, this message will be applied to all 5 already, so I'm done with that part. So down below here, I've got some other options. These are very similar to what you see when you're posting a single message. The difference is it's going to apply these to all of these 5 messages. And you can actually drag over up to 100 images, a huge time saver. So what you want to do is select the category to apply, the watermark to apply to these posts, if any. You can actually have these repost as well, and you have all of these typical selections. What this hold post for approval does is holds it for your approval. This is not going to route it to somebody else. This is going to send you, it's going to hold it in the queue until you've had a chance to take a look at it and make sure you like it and you want it sent. The default is off. Generally, you would just let these go into the queue and be sent out to your social profiles. So you can add a call to action group. So by selecting one of these call to action groups, like for example, it will apply that call to action and it will add that to the end of your message. So it would say, what do you think? Like and subscribe, or whatever you have in your call to action group. It would use one of those phrases randomly selected from all of your call to action groups for each one of the profiles. Add hashtags, very similar. Whichever hashtag group you select, it's going to randomly grab however many hashtags you have in your hashtag group that you set up in the publisher. It will apply those to each one of these messages. And because it's random, it's going to look natural. It's going to grab however many hashtags that you told it to for each one of the social networks. Once you're done with that, just click Add to Queue, and it's going to go and generate it. Just be sure to look up here, make sure there were no errors found. Now all 5 of those posts are in my queue.